and welcome to the final part of the Cafe and Anju side quest. We are gonna go and see the postman deliver that mail, but first we need to go get Cafe and make sure that he can see Anju again before the apocalypse. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep calling it the apocalypse. I know it sounds kind of melodramatic, but that is what it is, to be fair. Now he went after Sakon, and we heard from the man from the Curiosity Shop, which is a really long name, that Sakon is in Icana Village. Icana Village doesn't really exist anymore because it's been cursed by the Skull Kid. And what's actually meant here is that he lives in near Icana Canyon. Actually not technically in Icana Village, which is actually above, up there, where we teleported. He actually lives down here. We're wearing the stone mask right now, because we're running really late, and Sakon's actually on his way to his hideout right now, and I don't want him to see us as we run by. So I'm gonna wear the stone mask. Because if he sees us, the jig's up. He's gonna know that we're trying to break into his hideout. Which is bad. So, run behind these rocks and surprise, surprise, Mr. Blue Hair. You think after all we've done for this guy, he would actually ask our name? But no, we're just Green Hat Guy to him. Maybe I should have just named the character that, actually. Green Hat Guy. The glorious adventures of Green Hat Guy. And his friend, Mysterious Ball of Light. Wow, the battery on my laptop is low. Please don't die before the end of this part. That would be bad. He won't talk to you if you wear the stone mask. One of the only indications in the game that the stone mask actually works. Other than the fact that the enemies ignore you. And Sakon. Sakon's like the only NPC that ignores you. Other than Cafe. I'm starting to think he's related to the postman. They both have that stupid ass walk that looks like it should be faster than most walks, but somehow manages to be slower. If you hear clicking in the background, that's actually my mouse, or my mouse pad on my laptop. Without even touching it, Sakon opens up this gigantic rock and boom, there's his hideout. Pretty damn hidden. Why does it have such a huge door? That's my only question. Aside from how did he open the door? So Cafe goes dashing in and sigh. Green Hat Man to the rescue! Sakon's hideout. Bunch of boxes. Yep, definitely a hideout. There's a mask there. It's the sun's mask, which is actually the ceremony mask. If you remember from before, the mask that was stolen from him. He needs to get it back because it's part of the wedding ceremony. Now I've done it. Oh no! It's what we in the biz call a reused plot device. Reused from the first Zelda game, really, but anyway. It's some setup where the door stays open while the switch is pressed. Yeah, we've totally never seen that a million times. So, this is the first Zelda game, as far as I know, where you take control of someone other than Link. Excluding the CDI games, obviously. So yeah, if you take too long, the sun's mask goes down this hole, and its mission failed. Meaning you've got to hurry, or else you gotta do this whole side quest over again. And I actually have failed this side quest before, and I nearly tore out my hair in frustration. Anyway, basically it's just an elaborate puzzle. You play as Cafe, you do a block puzzle, then you play as Link, and you kill some enemies. And Tattle says some nonsense. And there's some lag there, why not? And there's some character development there if you're paying attention. Ooh, what a tough enemy. Now it's back to Cafe. Whoa, pressing the red switch makes the thing go faster. Conveyor belt. And the yellow switch makes it go slower. So try to just hit the yellow switch, preferably. There are a lot of glitches with this sequence. There's a lot of ways to glitch it out and crash the game. But if you're playing normally, obviously that does not happen. But I'm just saying. Damn it. Yeah, You're probably making fun of me, but this is actually harder than it looks, alright? You're on a time limit, and it's really stressful when you're actually doing it. And also, these blocks, you can't push and pull them when you would expect you to be able to push and pull them, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. I got really confused here, and I was really afraid that I was gonna screw up the side quest. There we go. Not quite. Fighting from a fixed camera angle, with a time limit, with high stakes. Zelda. Yeah, I was trying to go for the fancy thing and kill him in one shot, but kinda just gave up because I realized if I waited to kill him in one shot, I was probably just gonna fail completely anyway, so. Boom! And no matter how well you do that, you always save it just in time. I got the sun's mask back. It's almost like Nintendo's parodying their own ridiculous sequence of people grabbing items by having Cafe do it. Then again, they did the same thing in Ocarina of Time, which makes me think Nintendo is just... I don't even know. Whatever, Nintendo. It's funny, though, I'll give you that. Anyway, here's another boring-ass cutscene of someone walking. Except now it's even worse because he actually goes off camera, like halfway through. Like, we can't even see him now. There we go. Now he has the sun's mask, he's gonna go meet up with Anju. And we're gonna be there to see it. Why? Because even though we weren't really invited, we're gonna go see his wedding anyway. Because why the hell not? Well, I can think of one reason why the hell not. One reason would be that my fact that my laptop's battery is going to die in approximately 5 minutes. But that's almost enough time to finish this part, so let's just go with it. The world's gonna end in about 5 minutes as well, so I guess that's symbolic to how addicted to the internet I am. But that's neither here nor there. Before we go see the wedding, we actually need to go in here and see Mama. Mama hangs out in the milk bar. So we're gonna show proof of membership and go inside. And there's the postman, he went down there. You can kind of see Mama in the side of the camera. He just went down there and gave her the letter. I missed the cutscene, but yeah, he goes down there, gives her the letter, and essentially she says, "Oh, why are you still here? You should flee." And he takes that as an order and decides to flee. Very slowly, I might add. Very, very slowly. Like, dear God, why am I watching this slowly? But eventually he reaches the wall. I have decided to flee. It is an order from the postmaster. Wait, Mama was the postmaster? Yeah! We got the kick-ass hat. Also known as the postman's hat, but, you know, I call it the kick-ass hat. I like how his, like, little jig that he does on his way out is every bit as slow as his walk. Seriously, Nintendo, what were you thinking? But whatever, it doesn't really matter. We got the postman's hat, we got the Keaton's hat, mask, and we got Cafe's mask. And we're about to get another mask. This is quite the day for masks, isn't it? Yep, she's waiting for Cafe to show. Of course, if you don't actually get the sun's mask with Cafe, he never shows, and then she spends all her time crying and being sad. That's just one of the other alternative endings to the side quest. Pretty much all of them end with everyone crying and being sad. In fact, even the good ending ends with everyone crying and being sad, because if you do this side quest, it pretty much means that you can't save the world, so... You know, I just skipped some time there, because Cafe doesn't show up till like the last minute before the end of the game. Now it's cutscene time. Thanks, Captain Obvious. There's a bewildering amount of fan art of that character, by the way. Cafe, that is. Usually he's depicted as an adult, thankfully. So, they combined their, the sun mask and the moon mask into this mask. The couple's mask. A symbol of their love, because we witnessed their wedding. Strange culture. Cool, though. And then the happy jingle comes in to ruin the climactic moment. See you in part 104, where we'll stop with this long cutscene.